Y'all, it's SheRea. What's up? Back with another video. As you can see from the title, today we'll be talking about expensive products that are worth your money, that are worth your coins, that are worth your Ghana CDs, worth your dinero. Today we'll be talking about all these yummy products that I enjoy, and I want to share them with you. I personally like to save money, but some things are definitely worth the splurge. I definitely did a similar video like this a year ago. Definitely recommend you check out that video. I talked about a lot of products, and I'm not going to repeat any products today because I'm bringing you a nice new fresh list. Also do a video on products, expensive products that are not worth the money, because price doesn't mean quality. Price doesn't equal worth, and there's definitely a lot of expensive products that are not worth the money in my opinion, and I talked about them in the recent video. You can check them out as well. But enough long talking, let's get into it. But before we do, you know what I'm gonna say. Definitely be sure to subscribe, especially if you're new here and you like my face but you never seen my face. If you want to keep seeing my face, you gotta subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. A like goes such a long way to support my channel. And everything that I mentioned today will be linked down below. Clicking on my links and purchasing through my links really does support my channel. It goes such a long way to keep this channel going, and I will forever be grateful to you. So let's get into it. Of course, expensive will definitely come down to your budget, comes down to your pay grade, tax bracket, all of that. Some people are gonna hear $40 and be like, that's not expensive, sis, that's mid-range. Some people are gonna hear $40 and spit out their water. It really just depends. Anything can be expensive to somebody. So first things first is the revair. Boom. This is actually the old one. I also have the new one as well. Both were gifted to me by revair. I've been really blessed and fortunate to receive both of them from the company. I have the old one because I literally used this one to blow out my hair. It was the quickest one I had to my hair, and honestly, if you have the old one, there's no need to upgrade to the new one. But if you don't have any of them, I highly recommend the revair. I've been really impressed with the revair lately. I've been using it a lot lately, and I've just been so happy with it. You know, before I loved the revair, I used it, but now that I'm experimenting more with heat on my hair, this is definitely going to give you a safe blowout, especially as temperatures cool. You know, it's a nice safe weather to rock your natural hair in stretch styles. I recommend the revair. You know, it's gonna set you back like $400, but they do have like Afterpay and Klarna, all those things that you can do smaller payments until you can pay it off, and those are interest-free options as well. You can definitely click my link in the description box. You can also use my code BCLH to save 10% off your order. It's not gonna be, you know, heavy savings, but it's definitely worth it, even full price. Even if I wasn't sent the revair, I would definitely purchase it myself, especially now that I'm on this heat kick, because when I say easy breezy hair, easy breezy blowout, literally like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and your hair is nice and sleek and ready for a style, that's what I mean. This is the only hair thing I'm going to mention today, but it's a heavy hitter, and I love it. I do. I have one body care item to show you, and it's the Necessaire, the deodorant gel. So I have dragged Necessaire on my channel multiple times. I definitely think many Necessaire products are overhyped. The lotion, the body wash in particular, I just don't get it. The girlies love it, but I just think they're really basic. But this is definitely worth the hype. This is a nice natural deodorant. It also contains AHAs, which is going to help to lighten your underarms, keep it nice and clear. Also going to help with odor as well. It's not an antiperspirant, so it's not going to prevent sweating. So if you a sweaty bitch, this may not be for you. But if you're literally just trying to reduce odor and keep odor at bay, I definitely recommend this. I've used it in the summer. I'm using it now. I use it at night. I really do love this. This is a great deodorant. It's not cheap. You know, it's $15. And, you know, we got Suave, we got Secret, and you know, those are affordable. So $15 is kind of high for a deodorant, but based on the ingredients, based on it being all natural, aluminum free and all of that, I really do enjoy this, and I actually highly recommend it. It's the only thing from Necessaire, or one of the only things from Necessaire I would highly recommend. So if you've been thinking about picking this up, she gets my stamp of approval for sure. It's my hair doing what it wants for me, but we move. Now let's get into my favorite category, which is skincare. We have the expensive, one of the most expensive products in this video, which is SK2. SK2 typically retails for about $200 for 160 mils. So this is not going, it's expensive. At Sephora, it's really expensive. I tried the sample during the last Sephora VIB sale back in the spring. I definitely hauled it. If you haven't seen my Sephora haul, you can definitely check it out. And I fell in love with it. And I didn't want to love it, but I do, and it's so good. Definitely worth the money. I personally, though, it's a little hack. If you purchase this directly from Asia, if you purchase it through like Stylevana, you can pay half the price. I think I got this for like $120. Like I said, it's usually $200. So still not super duper cheap, but definitely cheaper than paying $200 for it. Asian, it's the exact same product. You don't have to worry about getting a faulty product. It's just because of consumerism and capitalism, the Western market upcharges products. The only difference with it is that this comes in a plastic bottle, where the Western one comes in a glass bottle. You know, a lot of times we're paying for packaging. For me, it don't damn matter. I'll take my plastic bottle if I can save like $100. So that's my recommendation. I'm still using SK2. Like, obviously this is halfway done. It's only not down here because I took a break from it to try like a dupe. The dupe is not a dupe, but I'm using it. SK2 is still that girl, and I'll always have this in my stash. Like, I don't know what it is about it. It's amazing. I don't know. I don't want to like it, but I do. This product I don't have in front of me because I use it up, and it's the Tula sunscreen. It's like $40 for 1.7 fluid ounces, which is really tiny when it comes to sunscreen, especially because I can go through that in about 1.5 to 2 weeks. But when I say the glow on that, and I just love it. I am very sensitive to American sunscreen, so if I find American sunscreen that I like, I'm going to rave, because I do not like American sunscreens. They burn my eyes. But that's one of the best sunscreens I've ever tried. It does give you a glow, so if you don't like a glow, definitely stay away. If you have oily skin, no. This is definitely for the balance to dry skin girlies, but it gives you a beautiful glow. And the good thing about it is that Ulta usually has it on sale during their skincare event, which is coming up next month. So I'm definitely going to, I'm hoping that Ulta does have it on sale, because I'll definitely pick up another one. And I mean, if you got the coins now, you can buy it now, but Ulta will definitely more than likely have it on sale next month. So that's something that you can look forward to. But you know, always come back, click a link when you're about to purchase it next month. Come back to this video, click the link, and pick it up when it's half off at Ulta next month. Also, something else that probably will be 50% off too is the Fresh Soy Cleanser. That's when I bought it. I bought it back in January earlier this year. Also during the Ulta skincare event. Is the, as I said, the Fresh Soy Cleanser. So good. One of my favorite cleansers. If it's on sale again at Ulta, I'm going to pick up two, just because it's a cleanser that I think about when I don't have it. It just has that aloe vera gel texture. I've talked about and raved about it before on my channel, in my favorites and stuff. I'll also link my favorites playlist. I do mention, you know, affordable products in my favorites, but also some luxury or more expensive products as well. You can check out my favorites playlist if you're new to my channel. But that Fresh Soy Cleanser, like, oh, so good. Like, so good. It is pricey. It is, you know, $40 for 5 ounces. And with a cleanser, honestly, you don't want to splurge in the cleanser category. Cleansers are on your face for anywhere from 30 seconds to a minute, maybe a few minutes. You want to splurge on things that are actually going to sit on your skin and live on your skin all day. So you definitely do not have to splurge on a cleanser. I wouldn't recommend splurging on a cleanser. But if you that girl, if you bougie, like if you giving black girl luxury and soft life, and you like splurging on your hair care or skincare, it's worth the money. It's so freaking good. This should be no surprise to you. I've raved about this on my channel. This is the Elemis Cleansing Balm. I mentioned this in my recent favorites. Again, I will link my favorites playlist. This is the naked one, so it's unscented, but I do have the rose one as well. This is my favorite cleansing balm probably. It has my favorite texture. It's expensive as hell. It's like almost $70. Yes, almost $70 for 3.5 fluid ounces, which is crazy when you have, you know, the Verse Cleansing Balm, Good Molecules, where you're paying like $15 for about the same size. So, you know, not the most responsible thing if you got bills and a mortgage, but if you do like to splurge and you love a luxurious experience, this is so good. It might be on sale again in January. That's when I picked it up, so you may want to, you know, hold off. You can get it for half off. I mean, it's still gonna run you $35, right? It's still not going to be affordable, but it will be more affordable then. But if you don't want to wait, you can click a link right now and pick it up, but it may be on sale, and I'll definitely be posting the sales within the insider tea like I always do. I may even do an Ulta, because I've tried a lot of Ulta products this year. Maybe I'll even do a video if I've tried the products like a lot of people do. I don't know yet. Either way, love this. Totally worth the money. It's worth the $70 if you got it. It really is. Really and truly. It's just, I can't express to you how good it is. It's so good. Another category that you definitely do not have to splurge on, but if you want to, you surely can, and it's the moisturizer category. Cleansers and moisturizers are things where you can literally get them from the drugstore. You have CeraVe, you have Vanicream, you have so many brands, or Cetaphil, that offer very affordable moisturizers, Verse for instance. But if you like a luxurious moment and you like splurging, you like treating yourself, this moisturizer is so good. I picked this up in the spring during the spring sale, and I was working on the Drunk Elephant one, so I wasn't able to get to this, but now I'm actually like using it. And Drunk Elephant Hue, I do not really like the Proteini. It doesn't really melt in and emulsify really well. But this just, I didn't even know we were doing a swatch, but this just melts. Y'all, hello, like, do y'all see that? This just melts into the skin, especially if you have dry skin. If you have dry skin, this is perfect. This is, if you have oily skin, this might be too heavy for you, but if you have balanced skin or dry skin, this is going to be a dream. It has that emollients to it. It's very inclusive, but doesn't feel heavy on the skin. It just feels like it's putting a veil of moisture on the skin. It's so freaking good, y'all. It's just so good. It contains peptides, which help to keep the skin nice and supple. This is $50 for less than 2 fluid ounces, so not affordable in any regard, but it's so good. I really do enjoy it, and I can't wait to keep using it. Like, I love how it looks on my skin. I love how my skin looks when I apply it. It's giving donut glass skin, and you guys say yes. So freaking good too. Now let's go into makeup. I have 3 makeup products. The first is the brow gel from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Legendary Brows. I've talked about this before on my channel. I mentioned this in a favorites video. I love this brow gel so much. I did not use it today because I really need to get my eyebrows threaded. And to me, this works better on like fresh brows. When my brows need to be done, I like using like a pencil. But this, when my brows are done, so freaking good. Like, so good. I have 2 colors. I have dark brown for the front of my brows, and then black brown for like the tail, just to give me that like ombre effect. $25, but so worth it. Of course, there's, you know, NYX and other affordable options that you can get in the drugstore. But if you love a low splurge, this is good. It's also not like, you know, it's not Chanel, it's not Gucci, you know what I mean? Like, it's not super duper expensive or super luxury, but $25, you know, that can add up really quickly. But I love it so much. It's totally worth it. Also worth it is the NARS Soft Matte. I have not worn this a whole bunch of times, but when I talk about face sitting, I'm trying to go through like older foundations that I have. I picked this up this year. I'm trying to go through older products, so I haven't been really getting into this. But this is so good. If you have very oily skin or if you sweat a lot, this is going to stay. This has staying power. So if you're an oily baddie or if you're sweaty like I am, I highly recommend it. If your skin is dry, you may want to get your skincare, sunscreen, moisture up underneath because it may be a bit drying if you have dry skin. I have this in the color Marquises, but honestly not my favorite color. It is a bit dark. I be thinking I'm dark skin, y'all. I be thinking I'm real chocolatey, and then my foundations be looking crazy. This is a bit too red for me, so I probably need to go with the lighter shade. I also purchased this when I was going to California, and I've just gotten lighter over the last few months because I'm always inside. So it is a bit too dark for me, but I do balance it out with my powders and stuff, and then it looks fine. But it's a bit too dark, so definitely more of my summer complexion. But the formula itself, top notch, can't beat it. And lastly is a product that I think I've mentioned on my channel already too, and it's the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. I've loved this mascara ever since IT Cosmetics sent it to me years ago. I purchased this one with my own money recently from Sephora, and it just reminds me why I love it. I don't like a lot of mascaras, but this just, I don't wear lashes because I suck at it, so I just wear my natural lashes. It just gives my natural lashes a nice little lift and some volume, and it just does what it needs to do. It doesn't get super messy like other mascaras. It kind of, you might not like it because it's not clumpy, but it can kind of clump your lashes, but to me in a very flattering way. But for some people, especially if you have thick lashes, you may hate it. But for me, I love this for that volume. It doesn't give like super length, but it definitely makes my lashes pop out. I don't have super thick, full or long lashes, so I love this so much. I've talked about this before, and I always recommend it. I love it so much. This mascara is almost $30, and we know you can get like Maybelline and L'Oreal for like $10. So definitely, like I said, not affordable, but so good. So good. But that's it, y'all. This is the end of this video. These are expensive products that I love, that I enjoy, that I definitely think are worth the money. If you see products in here that you love and enjoy, definitely let me know. Also, let me know products that, you know, you splurge on, that you know, like, they kind of high, but you have to have them in your stash. I would definitely love to know down below. Definitely comment and let me know. Let's continue this conversation in the comment section. This is going to be my last video before Christmas, so happy Christmas to those of you who celebrate. Happy holidays, y'all. Thank you so much for your support over the last year, and I can't wait to see what we accomplish in the next year to come. I love you guys so much. Be well, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace. Bye, y'all.